So what stands out for you over these last 16 years?
These are, maybe I'm answering a question. When I started practicing here in 1985, 85 and 86, I was practicing here. And nobody could have told me. And then in 96, when I had a job downtown, a very important job in the arts business world, and I left to be a yoga teacher. And everyone was like, how are you ever going to survive as a yoga teacher in the 90s? And I came in before yoga became this big thing. Nobody could have, I never would have known that I was traveling to teach, that I'm now teaching, any of us are teaching online, that I would teach here. And it's just, it really, I don't know that I'm answering your question, but I guess I'm remarking, and I really listened to my gut, which in yoga we would call buddhi, the intelligence that dwells within one, that if you get rid of all the busyness in the mind and all the rules and what everybody is doing, and the voice that says, just do this, because no signs pointed that this was going to be even a career.
Right.
I remember when you approached me on the last day of that training and said, I want to talk to you about your yoga career. And I was like, I've never used the C word with yoga. And it's just, and I have no idea, it's like, what's your 3-year plan? I have no idea. But it's just interesting to see how things have evolved and how yoga has evolved. And I guess so, I think your question was, what do you take from this? It's like, it's remarkable, and I keep going back to just listening. Especially when I'm hitting a plateau of what's next, where do I go? Should I go give it up and go be a secretary? Because I have many times when it's just like, I think this is it, I'm done. And whenever I ask that question in this room, because many times I've sat up there and I felt just, and like I'm at the dead end. And often when kids are in Shavasana, I'm like, where do I go? Is this the end? And I've never gotten the answer yes. And even when we said goodbye to the studio, I just, because I do feel a connection in this space. And I was like, is it goodbye? And it felt like it's more so long. And it was like, am I supposed to just experience vairagya, non-attachment? And I remember walking by the building and going, yeah, that was a whole world, and now it's not. I don't know. And so it's really interesting. It's like, it's not done.